Girls podcast.
And we're on. Hefty Girls!
Guys,
And Mom.
you are
Hello.
in for quite the freaking treat today.
Are they?
Yes.
Guess who's here? Mama La Harris.
Woo!
Give her a warm welcome, everybody.
The Hefties love our mother.
I'm hearing the claps already. Thank you.
Yes. This is our mumsy.
Clap in
Mom,
the comments. Clap in the comments.
Mom, we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Gabs.
This is such a special day.
Yay.
Episode 12, new year.
Episode
new
12?
us.
Isn't something epic about episode 12, Emma?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Dad
a-
was the 12th born.
Oh, there you go.
He was.
And that's all I know about the number 12.
Yeah, okay.
And I feel like 12 is a good age, too. You're like just coming into yourself.
You're almost going to be a teenager.
You're
It's
like-
your last year of youth.
Yeah. So, you guys, today is the new year. You guys may be hungover. You may be.
No, they're in their freaking winter arc, Emma. Don't you know? Our listeners are not hungover. They're locked in, loaded winter arc.
Gabby, they're hungover.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They like to
Our
have
listeners
fun.
don't mess around, guys.
Don't you know the saying, girls just want to have
Hey, guys,
fun?
can we just comment on that? Are you hungover? Let us know. Thank you.
She wants to know
Hey, confirm or deny.
if she's right is really what she wants to know.
Confirm or
Pretty
deny.
much. Usually I am.
But our mother is here. She is a mother of 4,
Yes.
and she does currently reside in Los Angeles in the bedroom that's right next to my kitchen.
Actually, right next door.
It's amazing, guys. Can you imagine having your children want you to live with them at this age? And my daughter's fiance lives with us too, and he's not even mean to me. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, he is here. Should we get his real opinion on you living with us?
Yeah, go ahead, Selton. I'm in
Come
the
on,
room.
roommate,
Remember,
You
tap
can turn the mic on. You can turn the mic on.
I'm in the room.
Tap in.
Yeah, it's great. I like it.
Yes, yes.
Come on, we need more.
He's
enthu-
smiling. If you could see right now, he is smiling.
You love Miss Jenna.
What's the best part about my mom living with us?
Having help cleaning up and stuff.
Yes.
Woo woo.
Emma's a messy baby to clean up after, huh?
My mom does all the dishes. Like every morning, we have a perfectly clean kitchen because of Mamala. And there's nothing else I could really ask for.
Thank you, Emma. I am on hiatus right now at Christmas. I haven't been doing a very good job, but I'll get better.
No. We love
The new year. In the new year.
Yeah,
Yes.
new year,
The new year.
new you.
New us, new roommate.
Guys,
Possibly.
we had the best Christmas. We went to Macy's for Christmas Eve. My mom, my dad, my brother, his girlfriend Kaylee.
freaking
Dom.
awesome, bro.
We played games.
With prizes, which we love a good prize.
And there was this game where Gabi, you line up the candles, like little, what are they?
The tea candles. I'm sure you guys have seen it on.
Yeah.
Tea
So you make
lights.
like a straight line of the candles, and we'll have to insert a video, but you go up and you say Merry Christmas, and you kind of try to say it loud, get breath out because you want to try and
Emma,
get.
they know the game. I promise you, they know the freaking game.
Okay.
Everybody has TikTok.
Google it.
And my
Emma
mom
loves to
goes.
over-explain things.
My mom goes up for her turn.
Bruh.
She gets down. She's prepping. Everybody she's seen multiple people go at this point, so she understands how the game
She's
works.
second to last because we're going youngest to oldest. Okay.
And she just blows the candles out. She
goes-
doesn't say Merry Christmas. She goes
Listen, when you get
We were
old,
all
when you get old, sometimes double duty is hard. So if you're thinking, I got to say Merry Christmas and I have to blow the candles out, my brain only thought blow the candles out, and then the Merry Christmas never came out. So I was laughing at myself because it was really
pretty funny.
It was pretty
she was
embarrassing.
definitely disqualified.
Yeah, I didn't win.
For sure. Well, Mom, I don't know if you know this. I think you listen to the podcast, but we
What?
start out every episode talking about our week, a little recap. So let's go to Gabi. Gabi, is there anything that's happened this week that you want to talk about?
Well, yes. So as you guys may or may not know, I am a nanny, right? So the little girl that I watch had a supernatural freaking experience in my car yesterday. And I truly 100% believe that children are the closest to our maker and to our divine power because they just freaking came from there. You know what I'm saying? They just popped in your belly and then came earthside not that many years ago. So she
And it does say in the Bible to be childlike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I truly
In your
believe.
faith.
I told her mom about the story, and she was like, "Ah, that's weird." She was totally like, "Ah, I don't care." I'm like, "No," she literally saw a freaking ghost. We were in my car, and she was like, and this little girl is 4 years old. Okay, she doesn't even know what a boyfriend is. I've never even heard her say anything like that. She was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend Jake." I'm like, "Who's Jake?" She's She's like, he's invisible. I'm like, oh, like, is he here right now? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, Jake. I'm like, where's Jake sitting? She's like, right here. I'm like, oh, what's he doing? Like, she's like, well, he can't hear you, but he can hear me.
Are you driving at this point?
I'm driving. I'm like, what's going on? And I was like, is Jake like nice? Is he mean? She's like, he's mean to everybody, but he's nice to me. I'm like,
So he's a mean ghost.
yes. I'm like, is he like young like you, as like a little boy, or is he like old like me? She's like, he's like 8 years old. I'm like, ow! And she just had a birthday. She's like, yeah, I met him on my birthday. I'm like, bruh, what the hell is going on? I really believe that she's seeing a little
I think you
ghost.
should take a page from her book, and when people say, Gabby, are you dating anybody? Yeah,
Yes,
his name's Jake.
Yes.
He's invisible. He's
Yes,
right
you
there.
guys. Yeah, I can't talk to him. So
But why do you
don't
not
even
think
try.
he's okay? I know you went straight to he's a ghost, but kids have invisible friends. Like Dom.
Yeah,
Dom has
maybe-
talked about having an invisible friend. So-
Imaginary, imaginary.
Sorry.
imaginary friend?
and invisible.
Yeah.
Imaginary and invisible.
Yeah.
So it could be just that. But
He
she had
could
a
have an
lot
invisible
of
friend.
details.
Yeah, I'm like,
Maybe you could ask her to draw him
Jake.
next time you're there.
That's a good idea.
Draw
Her
what
mom
Jake
would be
looks
like, stop egging her on, Gabby. Leave it alone. I told her that. I told her the whole story, and she goes, oh, that's not a very good quality in a boyfriend, mean to everybody else next to you. I'm like,
I love her mom is
oh
so
my
good.
gosh.
So
So
good.
I did have a supernatural experience, and also, like a year or two ago, I think I saw a ghost. So maybe I'm like tapped into the spiritual world, guys.
Yeah, I think so. I have to update you guys on something this week. It is confirmed. Remember that dance video audition that I was telling you guys about? I did not get the
Yeah.
booking.
Damn it.
Which
Damn it, Sal.
we now can say.
I really thought you had it in the bag. I'm like,
Ugh,
damn it.
now it's confirmed I'm not a good answer. And
No, I don't. That is not the case at all. You are an amazing dancer. You just have not been practicing dancing for the last 10 years. So you dance from age 5 all the way through your high school years, and you were awesome. I can
well, you're also
say
my
for sure
mom.
that.
You're also my mom.
No, you were awesome. And on the dance, she was on the dance team at high school. And I promise you,
on
if
the
you were looking
dance
down at that dance
floor.
team, the only person you were looking at is Emma Menard, because she was just
The biggest and the
the
baddest.
baddest, prettiest, amazingest, high kickerest person
Oh.
on the field. So
And
you
in
just
your
hearts.
and in your hearts, and you
Number
just
one
haven't
on
you
the
haven't done
field.
any. I always keep telling you that because you're always going to Pilates and stuff, you should try to go to another dance class, because that's just, you were so good.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Emma, Nick Moletta's texted me and said, bring your family to, he's teaching a
dancer?
hip hop class.
I would be so bad at that.
We're gonna live stream. We're gonna
We're gonna
live
live
stream
stream.
my mom at a beginner's hip hop class. That'd be so fun. No,
Be
but the
bad.
thing is this: I didn't get that campaign, but yesterday,
Wait, tell him who it was for, because I think you can say now because you didn't get booked for it.
no, I signed an NDA.
Really?
Yeah, I can tell them once the campaign
Lame.
comes out.
Lame.
But like, there was a date that I had to hold in my calendar in case I got booked, and that date has come and gone. So that's how I know I didn't get it. But what I did get is the project that I was working on a few weeks ago that I told you guys I was super excited to come out. Is I am in the Spring 25 Abercrombie campaign, baby.
Woo!
And I think I might be in the stores. Could be on the door or in the window.
That's amazing.
And it was
so
me.
amazing.
We can
It was like a
believe it.
whole campaign based around like influencers finding like the perfect pair of denim. And as a big girl, Abercrombie jeans are really good. They definitely need to improve on carrying all sizes in all items, which is definitely something I talked about like with them, because a lot of you guys like messaged me and was like, "Yo, love Abercrombie," but they only have like some of the dresses only go up to XL, where some go to XXL. and
Emma
all that
is
kind of
boots
stuff.
on the freaking ground.
Making changes, making her way.
Voice for the BGs.
No, for sure. I feel like there's a lot of conversations that happen like behind the scenes. I know Remy Bader has talked about this before too. Is like a lot of the stuff that when you're talking to brands, you can't necessarily like get online and talk about it. But I am trying to make change because I want cute clothes that
Hey,
fit
you've already
everybody.
made changes with the wide calf boots.
That's true.
Yeah, come on.
For sure, for sure. Mom, is there anything that's happened in your week? How's your week been going?
Anytime I look at mom, I go like this.
My week has been
Shayla.
awesome because my kids have been here. Everybody except Zachary. So unfortunately, Zachary and his wife couldn't come. But Josh, Emma and Gabby's brother, who you met as Elf last week, he has been here all week, and we've been playing games. We've been going on tours around California, just
yeah.
waking up together and having dinner together, and it's just been good. So good.
Since this is New Year,
Yeah.
new us, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions you want to announce
I thought we all
to
did.
inspire others?
75 hard.
Yeah, we are doing 75 hard.
Do y'all know what that is?
Ish.
Do they think they all
Yeah,
know what
they
that
know
is?
what that
is.
It's not.
It's
Again,
very
Google.
intense. So we're not probably going to do the exact rules. We need to like sit
75
down.
hard ish.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a
75
habit tracker.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the ish? I thought
Like,
we had to do it all.
Well, like one of the workouts like has to be outside, but I feel like sometimes I might just do it on my Peloton inside.
So let's say what it is just real quick. Two 45-minute workouts, one inside, one outside. 15
Gallon of water.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, I can do that though. Gallon of water, 15 minutes of reading of something
Self-help.
every day. Self-help.
Yeah.
Could be the Bible, girls, just saying. What else?
I think that's it. There is a diet. Like you're supposed
You
to
follow a
pick like a
diet.
food program to follow. There is a 75 hard one, but most people just kind of pick what they want to do. So we have to decide.
I feel
Because
like just-
I don't really want to. I know with myself, I can't constrict too much because then I will binge eat. And
right.
like, yeah, I hate telling myself no. That's something about me. I hate telling myself no.
I think it's
So
all
that's more
I think it's
discipline.
all in behavior, like your environment. So if you prep your environment every week with the right stuff and make a plan, like you make plans
more.
with Selton, it works so much better. You can't just go, oh, I'm gonna do it.
No more popcorn bowl, bruh.
I mean, the hardest thing is just the first week. Like, if you get through the first week, then it's kind of like, okay. Like,
Yeah, you're in there.
This is just my thing.
Okay.
This is probably it does make me sick to my stomach, but like a pet peeve is I can't stand, maybe I'm projecting, but I can't stand when you have like a friend who comes to like a dinner and they're like, "Ugh, I can't eat, I'm on a diet," or I can't, like they can't partake in like the fun parts of life, like having a social drink, because you're also supposed to do no alcohol, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, yes, have your goals, but I feel like there's always those people who just like, they take it
You
too
don't have
far.
to announce. You don't have to. I think it's the more part of like the announcing of it. Like, oh, I can't have that. I'm on a diet. Instead of just being like, no, thanks. I'm just gonna like, I'm not drinking tonight. Like, I feel like that's fine. You would never think anything of it, but it's the people who are like, no, I'm doing 75 hard and I can't have a bite of that. Oh, that looks really.
Do you know
good,
what's so
though.
funny? Is I'm that person.
No, I know. I think
I
that's
love
why
people knowing I'm on a diet and I'm trying so hard. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's like
I
all
want
the
someone to go, good job.
No, all
No,
of a
I
sudden you
literally
like,
am like,
you think that you're
bruh.
like better than everybody else. You're
No,
like,
you just- okay.
And look at her eating the bread. Okay.
But then it's also
But
like when you announce that you're on a diet, then I feel like everybody is hyper like watching what you do because it's like, oh, I thought you said you're not eating that, and now you're gonna eat that. Like it's like once you announce that, it's like okay, now
good
everybody's
point.
freaking watching me. Like leave me
Yeah.
alone.
So in 2025,
Good
if
point.
you have goals, you should
Keep them to
definitely
your freaking self, bruh.
stick to them, but like, let's not.
After we just were like, we're doing 75 hard.
Hey, listen, just
Keep it to
check with
yourself.
us in 2 weeks because
Yeah, we'll be
we'll have
giving
to
you
give
guys,
you the update. I'll let you know who's doing good.
we'll let you guys
Oh,
know.
mom will be keeping tabs. Don't worry.
I will have the chart out with the X's and the O's.
I'm just gonna be in my own lane, and I'm not worrying about none of y'all because I feel like that's what messes you up when it's like, oh, they didn't do that, so like, oh, we're all done. No, I'm staying and I'm focusing and I'm zoning in and I'm locking in.
Okay.
That's good advice, Gabi.
Do you guys have any other this is the
Goals, yes, I do.
A lot of people will kind of say that, oh, making New Year's goals, not that it's, I don't know what the right word is, not taboo, but like, oh, that's dumb. Like nobody sticks to them. Like talk to me in February, like don't even write them down. I'm the opposite of that. I think the New Year is such a good time to like look back and reflect. And like, it's a great time for everybody as a community to be like, okay, what worked well, what didn't, as if you would at a job, at anything. Like you have to evaluate the past to be able to like do better in the future. So I love a New Year's goal. I always make a New Year's journal. This is a little tip or trick. You guys could do this today because it is the New Year's.
Yeah.
You go onto Canva, you pick a little template.
What's Canva?
It's like a platform you can make like graphics on. People use it for like marketing and stuff. It's free. You go on Canva and you can make a goal list, and I put it into it, and then you can make it into a journal. So every year I go and I put my goals down and I do like finances, relationship, work, health. And I write every single like very specific goals that I want to achieve. Like maybe in health, I want to take my supplements every day or whatever it is. Then you take that graphic and you turn it into a journal. And then what I do is I use that journal to like keep track of my goals, or like if I'm brainstorming for a new business, or if I book something for work and I like, you know, want to like journal it, I put all, it's like my journal for the year.
Hey, that's why Emma's Emma and we are We are not
I
Emma,
like
because that's
to-
amazing, Emma.
I like to make a list of everything that happened the past year that I'm like proud of or that was really cool that I did. And then now every year I can go back and be like, oh my God, like 3 years ago I put on there like I hit 10K on Instagram. I really want to hit this next year. So it's like it's nice to go and reflect of like what happened cool, like the highlights of like your past years.
No,
And
for
then
sure.
also like goals for next year. But it's also good to reflect of like, oh wow, I actually did accomplish a lot of things this year.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited for this next year, 2025. Mom, what's
One
your
of
other goal
my-
besides 75 hard? Do you have anything else that you're like really like a big goal that you're striving for?
Well, I'm a planner. I guess I don't do what you just said specifically, but I do like to plan things every few months. I'm a flight attendant, so because I have the free flying, I'm like, okay, I am doing this job and I think it's great and it's hard work sometimes, but I'm doing it so that I can do this. So then I try to go see somebody, or so I do that. I'm already doing that, so I'm going to continue doing
Plan a
that.
trip.
But one thing I do that my friend Christy has, when you have really good friends and they make you accountable, that's the best friend you can have if they're going to be straight with you. And my daughters are straight with me all the time. Obviously, they love to tell me what I'm doing wrong. So one thing I do is I'm almost like a horse. I put my blinders on. If I'm going to Costco, I'm going to Costco, and I'm going into that lane, and I will knock people over and not even know it
Your tunnel vision.
because I'm so focused, right? And I actually I really do offend people, I think.
You do.
And so my friend Christy's always on me about that. So
You're always like 10 steps ahead
yes,
of
I'm always
everybody.
10 steps ahead of me. And I tell you something, I
And
was
you don't
I
even
was
care.
scrolling through TikTok, and it talked about a narcissist is that person that's always walking in front of you. And I thought, oh, am I that person? That made me so sad. I thought, okay, no. And so you know what I've been doing? I've been doing this with all my flight attendants people. I'm like, okay, I am taking my time. I am walking at the same pace as everybody else. I'm trying to do that with Gabi on a hike. I'm trying to be more aware of people in TJ Maxx or wherever I'm shopping.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I know I
good goal,
need to
Mom.
work on, and I'm going to work on. And I
That's
hope
what
you
the
notice
New
it.
Year is about.
Yeah.
Self-reflection, bro.
Self-reflection.
No, I was on a hike with Mom, and she was like probably like 5 paces ahead of me, and it was like pissing me off so bad. And I'm like, I always do this to Emma. Literally every single hike we're on, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore because that pisses me off. I'm like, Mom, wait.
And I did.
You just wait 2
And
freaking
sometimes you
seconds
do
for
need-
me.
you
I'm like,
need
what's
that.
the point of being 5 steps ahead of me? And it's on the trails. It's dusty, so it's like pushing up dust, and I'm freaking inhaling in her back window. I'm like, bruh.
It's kind of like a
please
cartoon,
stop.
though, isn't it? Like a cartoon with the fast runner in the front. and
One of my goals for the new year
Yes.
is to embrace the cringe. I get so cringed out sometimes, like really easily, especially doing podcasts with my sister. I'm like,
What's cringe?
Shut up.
Embrace the cringe.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I need to just let go and let freaking God in. I can't. It's so hard not to.
There is
I'm
a
like,
new self-help
how
book
do
by
I-
a girl named Mel, and it's because the whole. And I think Oprah just was totally giving her props for her book, and it's just called "Let Them," meaning like if someone's pissing you off or doing something, you just go let them.
Yeah.
And go on, move on, because you're not in control of it. So I love that. That's a really good thing for this year. If there's something going on and there's nothing you can do to control it and it's just making you crazy, then just let them do it.
I'm good about that actually already.
You
so,
are? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
with me for sure.
Wait, so Gabi's goal is literally to not let me annoy you? That's
no,
literally
not
what I
even.
just heard.
No, it's just like the older that you get, I think things do become like less and less cringe. Like you don't care, but I'm just like I want to be able to let go all the way and just be like, okay, do what you want. It doesn't matter if it's cringy to other people. Doesn't matter. Like just.
Do you mean in the
do
sense of
you
like
want.
what? Social media, the
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah. I do.
Especially when it's like you're being perceived by other people. You're like, oh my fucking God, this is so cringe. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. I do think that things that I do is probably cringe to people in your generation because I definitely can swing to the side of just like I know how to make money and like sometimes it's not the coolest thing. Like I know how to make good money on social media and a lot of the people who like blow up and get a bunch of commissions and all this stuff, they're not doing the coolest things. So I try to like have a balance between everything. But I think as I'm looking forward to 2025, I am like transitioning into like, okay, I'm going to be married. I'm probably going to be having kids in the next few years. And I need to kind of like let go of the fact that like I probably don't need to be the coolest. I don't have to be doing the trendiest thing all the time. And I just need to like, just let it be that way. Like you're saying, kind of like, yeah.
Let
And
them
do what
do
you wanna
them and
do,
you
yeah.
do you.
And you do
And you
you.
do you
Yeah.
well.
And the people that want to
And-
follow that journey, maybe it won't be the young cool people, but I'll bring in people that are getting married or like they are in that same phase of life as me, and they will think I'm cool and they
Yeah.
will look up to me in that way.
But also another thing that I remember, like keeping this in mind when I first started doing social media, I'm like, when making videos or making whatever content you want to make, it's like, doesn't matter if anybody else likes it, as long as you're proud of it and you like it and it's the vibe that you want to do, then that's all that matters. Like, it's not all about all the time of like, oh, are other people gonna like this? Is it gonna get good engagement? Is this gonna be like pitchable to brands? Like, yes, obviously you should keep that in mind, but like not every single piece of content, it's like, oh, this is actually a form of self-expression and like art in a way. And if it's like, if I like it, then that's all.
yeah. And I think that can be translated to anything, any career,
Yes.
any hobby, the way you dress, whatever it is. But it's so much easier said than done. It's so much easier to just be like, don't care what people think. But it's like, like I remember like even going back to like visit Selton in Oklahoma, the way that I dress in LA would be so different. I feel so much more confident to like try new things. And then when I would go back to Oklahoma, I'd be like, oh, I can't wear that cool outfit. Like people, and nobody's dressing like that there, but literally nobody cares.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good reminder, Gabby, to just like be who you are and move on from it. Love it. Guys, today,
Aw,
later
love.
on, we're going to another wedding dress appointment.
Yay.
We are on the hunt to find the dress still. And I think the place we're going today is going to be pretty good. So I'm excited. I think just my mom's coming. I was going to be nannying during that time. And I feel like her little girl would definitely behave, but
She would be so good. She'd be
it's
thinking
just-
you were a
I don't
princess.
want to like break the store rules because I feel like they probably would have a policy like no kids,
Call and ask.
All right, we'll call. We will call.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so that's what happened in our week. Mom, we always do a segment called What Makes Me Sick to My Stomach, fam. Do you listen to the podcast?
Of course,
Yes,
it's
she
your
listens
ick,
to every
right? It's your
episode.
ick. Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Kind of,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do listen to your podcast. I've watched every single one. I don't always finish every single one, but I do start them. Sorry, guys.
What makes you
I'm
drop
busy.
off? When do you get bored? Give us some feedback
No,
here.
it's nothing about getting bored. I want to finish it, and I try to go back and finish it. It's usually because you guys are calling me, Mom, can you bring me this? That's what it is.
Because you're a mother.
Because I am a mother.
Okay, Gabby, what makes you sick to your stomach?
This
I
week.
don't like when people use the term viral. Like, oh, this viral lip liner. Have you seen it? TikTok viral. Oh my God, this chair, the viral TikTok chair. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know what about that. I'm like, okay.
No,
The word
I
viral needs to be done.
feel that way when people say, oh, I had a viral video. I'm like, I feel like you
What do
shouldn't
you
say that about
mean?
yourself.
Yeah. What
I
do you mean
feel
by
like to
viral?
me-
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Big numbers.
And then I
Just
feel like I
means
have to
big
go
numbers, right?
check. Then I have to go check.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you consider viral?
I think viral is
million?
a million plus.
Yeah, me too.
But I've had people, friends close to me, like, oh, I had a viral video. And I go look and it has like
or
30,000
when someone's trying
views.
to describe some type of product that they just got, the viral TikTok one? I'm like,
Is
They're
that
all
different from trendy.
trendy,
Those-
I feel like is fine. Just
Is it
viral.
the same thing?
Also, and can I?
would
I would
think- I
actually
think it is,
rather somebody
Selton.
say trendy.
trending.
Or like, oh, this trending pants. Like I've seen a lot of people post it rather than
Yeah.
like, oh, the viral pants that I had.
the
to get.
TikTok viral pants.
Have you guys seen it? The viral pants.
I think we didn't learn anything that we just said. Let them. Just let them. Let them say viral.
Well,
But
if
it
you
still
do
makes me
anything
a
you
little
say.
sick to my stomach.
Really? Okay.
This one's for you, Mom.
What?
It makes me sick to my stomach thinking about you not living with me.
Oh.
Because Selton did put his foot down as the man of the house and say, once we're married, Emma, we need to have the home to ourselves.
He's right. He is absolutely right. But I'm fine with you make me a little house, next door. So, I don't mind that. I don't
What's
just
it
have to
called?
be
A mother-in-law suite or
a
something?
mother-in-law's like over the garage. So I'm not in your space. I have my own
She's
little
in her she
kitchen.
shed.
I'm in my
Yeah.
she shed.
But that just makes me sick because I'm like, ugh, who's going
I'll
to do
have
the
to-
dishes?
Yeah, that's all Emma's worried about. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mom.
I feel like me and Selton's biggest
No.
fight when we're first married is going to definitely be over the dishes.
Then you just like you do. You just do your little goal thing. You say you got Mondays, I got Tuesdays. Stuff like that. It works out.
Yeah, Selton, what do you think? Do you still stick by you want us to live by ourselves?
Yeah, I think you can put your big girl pants on and
Get her
buckle
ass.
down, and I could even get you some gloves or something to wear so you can wash the dishes and stuff.
No. This is what we're going to do. You're going to do the dirty dishes and I'm going to unload.
You don't even unload now.
Yeah, because I don't really have to.
Yeah, I do.
But I think if we had to, I would think about it. I would definitely consider.
Yeah,
Hey.
when your mom was gone for a week and you didn't unload it.
I know. Okay. See, we're definitely going to
Sorry,
argue about
starting.
this.
But listen, it's
Already
something.
starting.
If that is the biggest problem you two have, congratulations, because that is
That's
nothing.
true.
That is
True,
nothing,
true.
right?
Now they
You'll
owe
figure
us
it
a
out. You will figure it out.
Yeah, but let's
Or
remember
I will
this.
sneak in.
Let's remember this. It's not that big of a deal. It's just dishes.
And I can, if you have my mother-in-law course, I could sneak in at night, do the dishes, and then leave.
Yeah. Well, definitely when we have kids, you're definitely going to come back and live with us. But okay, Mom, what makes you sick to your stomach, fam?
I think mine's more important than all of those. I think what makes me sick to my stomach is the integrity of lying. I think you should never lie. If you've done something, you did it. Say you're sorry and you want to do better, even if you know you're probably gonna do the same thing again. Just admit
That's
it.
one thing about me.
I do
I
not
am
like
not a
lying.
liar.
Do not
I
lie
can't,
because
physically
lying
can't do it.
is, I don't know. I think lying leads to so much more.
Bad than good. People who lie
Yes.
for no reason, I'm like, aren't you like embarrassed when people are finding out that you lied about that?
Right,
Like,
and the
you're
other
just
thing,
making up stories.
You'd have to
People
live
who are,
on
like,
edge the whole
pathological
time
liars.
thinking, I'm eventually going to get caught.
Caught in a
I
lie,
would never
yeah.
want that feeling. So my advice to you is, if you have been lying in the past, don't. It's going to make you feel so much better to say, yeah, I did it. Gosh, I'm sorry. I wish I didn't. And move forward. Because I promise you, you're going to be more, you're going to have more, what is the word I'm thinking of, girls? Like you're going to respect me more,
Yeah.
right? Or respect the person.
I think this, when it comes to work, is it's definitely a learning thing as you grow up and like you have your first job and then whatever, and now becoming a boss to other people, like having employees.
Mhm.
I've realized that I used to do it too, is for some reason the like authority of a work boss or somebody, so many people feel the need to lie. Like if they need to like take work off and they're scared that their reasoning is not good enough, or if they're late to something, people just lie. And now being a boss, when people do that and you know they're lying, like they're running late, but they just are like, they make up an excuse, or I don't even know I can't really say a scenario because then people would know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But it's just like, if you're running late, just be honest. Hey, I'm so sorry I'm running late.
Right.
Rather than like making up a lie about what happened or why your car broke down or whatever it is, you know?
Or in fact, I think about this really in reality, you don't have to tell anybody why. You just say, I'm calling off
Yeah.
for personal reasons, because truly at my work, if I call off, they don't have to have no reason why. Human resources even tells you that you do not have to tell them why. You're just saying, I can't work this day.
And
it's
you
not your
feel,
business.
and it's like, it's more of, you can tell somebody is more so lying when they're over explaining. They're like, hey, I can't come in today because this happened and this happened and then this happened and then I'll make sure to do this. And then it's like all you needed to say. And I had a really hard time with learning this because I would always feel bad or guilty or whatever, is all you need to say is, I'm not coming in or whatever. But yeah, that does make me sick to my stomach. But it's a learning thing for sure.
We're all learning. And you also, all things said, give grace. Give grace, Be
But
honest.
don't
I think,
don't lie.
but that's why you have good friends, right? So I feel like a good friend of yours would tell you, "Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Give grace." So you, as a boss, should say that, or I don't know. I just think,
No, for sure.
Lie, pants on fire.
Wait. I have a funny story, Mom.
what?
I feel like you're not going to want me retelling this, but it's so funny.
Great.
This
So,
story,
here
I'm
we
gonna have to
go.
let
My-
go and let God of the cringe.
Listen, at least I'm here to defend
like,
myself because I've been watching some of these episodes, and I didn't get my side of the story told. So,
Okay, so this
think
is
about
your-
that when you're watching them. I have my side.
Well, and here you get to tell your side.
All right, good.
So I was a very big rule follower. I never really wanted to cause trouble ever. So this was like one of the first, I think I was like a freshman in high school. And this was like one of like the first parties I ever went to. And I don't think the guy I was talking to, I don't know if he was my boyfriend, whatever. But, in high school, people like have dance parties. They're like twerking on each other, whatever.
Oh, I remember this one.
And
It's called
also,
Big Brother.
yeah. And so I'm at this party. I'm like dancing on my boyfriend, whatever. We make out. It's the first time I've ever made out.
Seltzer.
Okay. Nothing horrible. I wasn't doing anything bad. I'm not kidding. 15 minutes later, after I had my first makeout, my mom calls me, Emma, where are you? I'm like, I'm at a party. She was like, get home now. I'm like, what in the heck?
How does mom know everything?
Yeah, you're like, you better get home now. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, is there a camera here? Like, what is going on? I get home. My mom's like, Emma, come into our bedroom. And I remember this so vividly. And my mom's like, Emma, I hope you know, I pray every night to the Lord that he reveals all your sins.
Oh,
And I,
God.
okay, I'm sure it wasn't that dramatic.
yeah, you've said that to me so many
but
times.
I have said, I do pray for that. When you were kids.
Sins.
No, have them reveal something so that it'll be a learning experience, and so that I can help you.
But
with
that's how you
it.
said that to me.
Okay, sorry.
So
that was
you're
probably
like-
dramatic.
They were like, were you dancing inappropriately on a boy at the party? I'm like, yeah.
Got your ass.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, tell us you'll never do that again. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. They were like, say it. Say it. I'm like, no. So you want me to lie to you? I'm like, so you want me to tell you that I'm not going to do that, but I am going to. That's not horrible. Like, people our age do this. Like, that probably wasn't a part of your generation, but like, it's not the worst thing. And my dad's
Slow
like,
down.
do you know what
Grab
you're doing?
the wall.
It's so inappropriate, literally.
But good luck you trying to make
Here's
your
the
ass
thing,
fall off.
because you're not a mom yet. This is what moms know. Is one thing leads to another.
Okay.
So if you're sticking your booty on your boyfriend's parts,
Stop!
just saying, that's what they're gonna
Stop.
want, and they're gonna try to get it.
Okay,
Oh
but
my
also,
God.
And you know why I know that is because guess who told on you? Your brothers.
yeah.
So here's the thing. I don't think Josh was even at that party, but Josh has his friends. And Josh's friends called and said, Josh, your sister is on the dance floor with this guy is doing all this. And so Josh like called. He's like, okay, got it. Call me up. Mom.
Emma's making out
Emma's
with the
making
boy.
doing this on the and so I'm like, okay.
But this is what's messed up. Do you know the things that Josh was doing?
Exactly. That's
Way
why he
worse.
knew. He knew what that boy wanted.
No, he just
yes,
want-
he did it.
No. He just wanted.
Gabby, quit closing your ear. You're gonna have kids sometime, and you're gonna have to figure this out. And so, come on now.
No, it's just like, I feel like I was the goody two shoes of the family. So any chance somebody had to get me in trouble, they wanted to do it.
That's true.
They wanted to
Here,
get me
listen.
in trouble.
I can say right now, I probably handled almost every disciplinary action wrong when I was with mom. I probably did. I didn't know any better. I was thinking I was doing the right thing. I probably 98% of the time did the wrong thing.
By slut shaming your daughter.
Well, I don't think that was. I would call it that. Would you call that that?
No, I just feel like I just remember like because I would follow
This
the
is
rules.
what I said when I was little. I said, Mom, because Mom will always say, the truth will set you free. I said, no, the truth will set you grounded. I'm not
You would
telling
always
you,
say that.
Nathan.
The truth will set you free, and if you don't tell the truth, I pray to God that He reveals all your sins, and I will find them out.
No.
What?
I
Mom
always
is
say this
literally
analogy.
that Ruby girl. You know that Ruby girl who just got arrested for. Yeah.
What?
Mom
what?
was taking pages from her playbook. Okay, I'm gonna lock you in the basement.
That-
no water and no
oh.
food
See,
until
again.
God reveals your sins, or you can go ahead and tell the truth.
No, she
Wow, Gabby, that was a knife in the heart right there.
she did not do that.
I never
Well,
did that.
pretty
Yeah.
damn
Wait, you know what? Wait.
close.
Let's say one
Okay.
positive thing that Mom did do. I'm going to say a positive.
Just
thing.
one. I only get one.
The way I can't even think of one.
We only have an
Yeah.
out.
Oh my gosh,
No,
Gabby.
Gabby will agree with
Emma's
this.
my favorite right now. Emma is my favorite
This
right
is
now.
one positive I will give you, Mom.
Okay, thank you.
You were very, in a time that this topic wasn't talked about, you were always very open about mental health issues and talking about how
'Cause
you had
she's mentally
depression
ill.
and you were taking medication and it really did help you. Or you would talk about, okay, I'm feeling like I want to, take a break from my medicine. I want to, try this. I feel like with a lot of parents that probably have struggled with anxiety and depression, they never talk to their kids about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when their kids start going through those things, they feel like that they can't, it's not like a safe space to talk
Or
about
a lot
it.
of
Or they
parents
feel,
don't think that like mental illness is even a thing. They're like, no, you don't need to be medicated. Because if they've never gone through it, they're like, oh, that shit's fake.
or even if they have, they just think the mentality of your generation might be more so like, just deal with it.
Go on a walk.
You have to go to your job. What do you mean you're sad? Like, no, get up. You don't need a mental health day. Like,
Right.
our generation didn't take that. So I feel like I'm thankful that you had that open and honest conversation. I think it's important. Like, now to my kids, I'll do the same thing
Absolutely.
so that they feel like they can talk about it.
Well, can I give myself one?
Sure.
Okay. So I would say my biggest accomplishment is that you all are compassionate for other people. Like you
Yeah, we
care
get that from dad's side.
Oh, you are so mean. That is not true. Like I had so many friends. Like I had you when you worked with Angie, and I think working with the kids with special needs. And I don't know. I feel like you have all super. Whether you're successful in business, I don't care. But the way you treat other people makes me so proud.
Yeah, for sure. I think that is true through everybody.
And I don't think that was just from Dad.
I was
Gabby.
kidding. I was just messing with you.
They love.
I was just joshing
They,
you.
and they don't understand. Like I'll be thinking about that all day
I'm just
today.
joshing you.
Whatever.
Okay. We did play this really fun game last night. We are a family who loves board games. And if you're a board game hater, keep it over there. Okay.
Get out.
Let
We
them.
played this new game. It was called Mind the Gap, and it's like trivia for all different, like for all the different generations. So like Gen X, Boomers, Gen Z, and Millennials. So it's perfect to like play with your family because there's everybody, a little bit from every whatever. And one of the questions for Gen X, which is mom, and it was slang, and it said, "What does it mean to go postal?" And all of us were like,
Go
"Bro,
postal.
what?" And mom was like, "Oh, I know. You got it right." So,
Wait, tell us.
Tell us what
does
go
go
postal
postal
mean.
Going
mean?
postal means shooting people up. Like you.
Oh.
So there's some at the time in the news. I guess it was known that postal workers in the 70s, 80s had very stressful jobs. I don't know why. I can't imagine it being that stressful delivering mail, but I guess the time, it's very timely. You have to have everything out at a certain time. So there was multiple times where someone went nuts
Just go
as a
crazy on
postal
a-
worker themselves
on a
and
group
went,
of random people.
No, usually they'd go to the post office and kill the people they were working
Oh.
with. Yeah.
Shit.
Going postal.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
about to go postal. That's like I'm about to crash out. I'm about to go postal.
Yeah.
on your
It's
ass.
like, kind of
Okay.
like,
So
not good.
now that we got some of your slang, we thought that me and Emma could quiz you on some Gen Alpha, Gen Z slang and see.
I might do pretty good
If you're with
because
it.
I'm
No,
around, I'm
honestly,
around the young people a lot.
I do
these
have
days.
some faith in you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, number 1. What does it mean if someone has like aura? Like, like they have mad aura.
Mad aura.
Yeah.
Mad aura. Do they smell? No,
No.
that's not it. I was joking. That's not what I was thinking.
Gotcha. She gotcha.
Gotcha. It's like they light up the room. They're like, oh, they're awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
close.
Okay.
It's like they just have like such a vibe to them. Like people love to be around them. Like, oh, they
Yes.
have aura. Like,
Gotcha.
wow.
And there's like a whole trend going around. Like, did I just gain 1,000 aura points because I like let my sister borrow my brand new shirt I've never worn before? Like things like that.
Oh.
So you can like gain aura points. It's like a way that people were.
It's called being kind.
Like, you know,
Nice.
like people
Yeah.
who have like, I don't know. I'm like trying to think who has like,
You also can lose aura
Aura.
points. So you could like
be like
uh,
tripped in front of everybody. Minus 100 aura points, bro. Sorry.
got back with your ex minus 1,000
Yeah.
aura
Oh,
points.
after you dogged on them to your friends the entire week. Yeah.
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 Got it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Exactly.
My
Next one.
one. What does it mean if you're mogging?
Oh gosh.
Wait, I don't know this one. Mogging?
Yeah. Good. Like someone's mogging
Hungover.
you. No. What's your guess on? You don't know what this means?
Mogging.
Like if they mogged you. Like for instance, like I'm mugging them right now.
Trying to catch us in like a
Giving shade.
throwing shade.
No, guys, that's okay.
Wait. Use it.
You're
use
wrong.
It, use it in a sentence.
She said I'm mogging them.
I'm mogging you guys right now.
Side eyeing.
It means like if you're in a picture with somebody or like you're next to somebody and they're like outshining you like badly, like they're so beautiful, like you're not even like you shouldn't even be in the picture because they're like
Oh, so Gabby's mogging us
Yeah,
right now
I'm not-
because
like, for
she's the
example.
beauty queen in the.
Guys.
So it's like if you're taking a picture with your friends and you're like, bro, why'd you just freaking mog
Hey, so
me?
we need you to tune in
Uh,
right now.
bro.
Don't just listen to the podcast. Come and watch it on YouTube and let us know who's mogging who.
Hey,
Okay.
they're all gonna say you. It's fine. It's
thank
fine.
you.
Mama
Okay.
is mogging. Mama
Next
is
one.
mogging.
I'm mogging.
Next one. What is mewing?
Ooh, I know this one. I think I'm gonna guess. I'm pretty sure I know.
Mewing.
Emma, you should know all these. Come on, bro.
Mewing like an MEU.
MEW. Mew. Mewing.
Oh goodness. Like a cat call. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mewing is like this, right? Like
Yeah,
like
it's
model
like when
face.
you like
like
suck your face in your cheeks and you're like,
Oh,
like this.
I do need some help on
Like
po-
buccal
posing.
fat removal people.
yeah, like it's like they're like their jawline like really sharp and like suck their cheeks in.
I
Okay,
think
should,
it's kind of like voguing.
should we try it?
like-
Let's go.
I don't really have. My
I
cheeks
have
are
too
too
much
chubby.
face. Yeah, I have too much face fat.
I can't really
to mew.
mew.
Really?
Yeah.
It's where you put your tongue on the very top of your mouth. It's like to like
Sultan is trying.
Come on, Selton, let's try.
it's like snatch your jawline up. Like
You don't suck your cheeks in though?
Well,
You
I think it's like
I don't know. I
people
can't
who
do
can
all
do
the
it
ones.
best. They already have like really skinny, shallow faces.
Oh, great. Okay.
oh, not shallow faces. Okay.
Wait, do I get to do any?
Well, yours are mom's gonna know them.
Really?
What's
let's throw her some easy ones.
Okay. Yeah. Give
Because I
us some
said
easy
gat.
ones. Give me some.
What's
aura.
a gat?
That was on my list, but I'm glad you said it because I didn't want to say it.
Okay. Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Gabby just said it.
Oh, I missed it. What?
GYATT.
Yeah.
Gat.
GYATT. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Like yeah, damn. Like that.
I have no idea.
No idea. Means a big butt.
Really?
yes, a gyat.
I do not have one
Baby
of those.
gyat back.
Listen, the gyats were not in when I was young. Okay, you go. Oh, does my butt look big in this? I'd be like, we didn't want our butts to look big. Your generation, they like the big booty.
Because Kim Kardashian, I think, kind of like started that. I remember you
BBL
would
Drizzy.
call me and Gabby in your like closet.
Yeah.
What are you singing, Sultan?
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy. You would call us in your closet and you're like, girls, does my butt look big? And we're like, yeah, girl. And you're like, no.
You bitches.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's fine to think big butts are good, but don't dog on my flat ass either. I mean, come on. Let us all have our own booties.
It's just trends, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
The other one. What's a sigma?
A sigma? Yeah. Like Sigma Chi? Like in college?
Kind of.
Do you know what this is, Emma?
I have no Sigma Alpha.
It's like
Sigma is isn't it like a preppy boy?
no. So like if you're saying like you're the alpha of the group, like
You're the sigma now?
but it's like
alpha?
the sigma. The sigma is like above the alpha. It's
Oh, nice.
Sigma.
Yeah.
It's like a girl boss.
Sigma. I'm a sigma.
Emma
I think that's
is
what
a
it means, right? I feel like I don't really use that.
No, I think Sigma is like
I think it's above. It's like above everything else. It's like it's like
okay, let me give you an easy one.
Okay, give me an easy one.
Sus.
Oh gosh, I've heard this a lot. Sus, and I don't know what
Sussy.
it means.
You come on, I thought this was an easy one.
I know. Sus is like you're giving crap to somebody.
no,
No.
you don't know this one.
I
Like,
don't know
they're
this
acting
one.
sus.
I wish Dom was here to help me. Dom, I need you.
You can phone a friend.
Phone a friend, Dom. She would tell me for sure, and she'd be so sweet about it. She's like, "It's okay."
like, "No,
She'd be
it's
like, "No,
okay."
it's okay. It's
Think
okay.
about
I know
it.
you
Think
don't know
about
that."
it.
Sus.
sus?
What
What could it be
is
short for?
short for?
Sassy, sussy, sus,
Sussy.
such.
It's short for suspect. Like they're acting weird. They're acting
Oh,
suspicious.
very suspicious.
Suspicious.
Okay, sorry.
Like
Listen,
you're
the
being
other thing you got to
sus.
remember, my brain is really old, so I may
Slow.
have known that a couple months ago, but it left again.
Wait, so let's give you a challenge. Use the word sus in a sentence.
It was very sus that Gabby didn't know she was parking in a ticketed parking spot this morning, last night, and didn't think about me having to move it in my robe and wet hair this morning. That was very sus.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what was actually no, it doesn't fit.
Okay, what else could be sus? What's sus? Okay.
Like you're acting sus. Like if you're being weird.
like let's say like before Sultan was gonna propose to me, he's like on his phone. We're about to go on a date night, and I'm like,
Why you gotta use me?
he's acting sus.
That's a
Okay,
good
next
sus.
one.
That's a good
Next
sus.
one.
What?
What is
Okay.
a stan? If you're standing something.
Stan. Like a flat Stanley?
No.
Stan. You're standing somebody up like,
No.
are you standing by your morals?
No. A stan
Shoot.
is like a super fan. Like I'm a stan. I'm a
A
Billie
super
Eilish stan.
She is a Billie Eilish fan. Oh my
Stan.
goodness.
I'm a
Stan.
Jenna Menard stan.
Oh, I love that.
What do you stand, Mom?
Did you guys hear the story? What am I standing up for?
Bruh.
You know.
Emma.
Oh. What do you think I stand for?
Tell the
Who
people.
am I a super fan of?
Tell.
Every morning on my knees praying for you. I'm a fan of Jesus.
Oh,
My mom's God's
Super-
biggest stan.
I am. He has changed my life.
Okay, this is an easy one. Simp.
Simp. Oh, it's simple. Oh, I love. And now we know
No.
it's just shorter versions.
No,
No,
that's
that's a word.
Oh shoot! What is it? Simp. A Simpson fan? Fan of the
No.
Simpsons?
A simp is somebody who is like kind of like you're whipped for your partner. Like you simp, like you're a simp for them.
Like you're whipped. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Any more, Gabby?
Emma is simped for Selton. Gabby is simped for Wolfie.
No, let's say Sultan's a simp for me, please.
Okay, Selton's simp for Emma. He's like,
He said don't say that.
don't say that.
We're equally simped.
I'm so
You are
freezing.
equally simped.
Do you have any like terms that you used back in the day that we wouldn't know? When were you born?
67.
So when your slang would be what in like the 80s, like when you were in high school?
Look
Yeah,
up
so look
Gen
some of it.
X slang.
Yes, Gen X slang. So 80s, 90s would be my time.
Here, it's going to populate there. Don't look at me.
Let me put my glasses on. Don't look at
So
me.
you can figure out.
Oh yeah, these are so funny. So, like this is like the Brady Bunch. Dig it, split, right on,
Dig it.
gnarly, chill out.
We know this one.
Yeah, these are all like very straightforward. What's threads?
Boob tube. That was one for the television.
What does
Watch
that
the
mean?
boob tube.
That means
Yeah, that's means.
Fink? What's fink?
wait, boob tube means you're going to watch TV?
Yeah, it's TV. Yeah, so it's just a word for television.
Did
Watch
you know
the
what
boob
fink
tube.
means?
No, I didn't know that fink. I didn't use fink. Far out. That's kind of crazy. Dish it out. Yep. Hacked off. Was
What's
pissed.
hacked off?
Pissed. You're really pissed at somebody. I'm so freaking hacked off.
Moo juice?
Not a lot. I think you guys got it down on a slang in your generation.
I think our slang is just not as straightforward.
You guys have a lot of it though. I feel like we didn't have that many going
because you didn't have social media back then.
Yeah, good.
you know?
Good. True.
So
True.
Video games.
Mm-hmm.
okay, Mom. Thank you for playing our fun game with us about slang. For our last,
You scored about 0 out of 10.
No, I
1 out
got
of 10?
I got like 2.
2 out of 10?
Yeah.
yeah, that's a pretty good
Yeah,
score.
I think so. Not that bad.
Failing,
That'd be an F.
Yeah.
but you know what? I feel like now you know, and now you can like use these words.
Oh my gosh, all day.
With the young kids. Normally we end every episode with some kind of advice column, but since you are the woman of wisdom here today,
Mm-hmm.
Mother of 4. Mother.
Mother of
She
4.
is our mother.
well versed.
She's mothering.
Yes. And by the way, let's shout out to Zach and Josh. I'm with Emma and Gabby all the time, but my boys are amazing. They're the best.
Hashtag boy mom.
Yep. Hashtag boy mom for sure.
Mom, we wanted to ask you because now we're in the new year. We're in 2025, which is the year that
You're getting married.
I'm getting married.
Best year ever. Oh, should I give you advice on my wedding? Like what I did at my wedding?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
I want you to tell us like what are some things that you really loved that you did at your wedding, because you had a big wedding, and what are things that you regret doing?
Okay, well, one thing is I had a coordinator, and nobody was getting coordinators back in my time. You just didn't. You just did it all yourself. So the coordinator thing was really, really helpful because I did not even know on the day of my wedding that my cake fell over because I had a coordinator who
I didn't know your cake fell over.
did, and it was beautiful. I was so ahead of my time. It was a beautiful, beautiful cake. It had like a you know how those cakes have that not laminate, but the
Fondant.
The fondant. Okay, so I had a 4-tiered fondant, and then on the top I had on the top I had a globe that had little polka dot fondants all on and a big bow on it that hung down, and
Did
then
you know that,
everything was
Gabi?
super simple.
Do you have a
It-
picture of your cake anywhere?
We'll have to find it because it was gorgeous. But the one thing that I did do is when we were leaving the church, instead of us we did walk down, you know, when everybody's clapping and saying congratulations, we walked down, but then we went all the way back around and we were able to let everybody out row by row so that we were able to give our hugs at that time and tell them we love them so that when we got to the party, we didn't feel like we had to go to everybody's table. We were just able to say, oh, we've already hugged and said, thanks for coming. And we were done with that. And we did it in the
That's
church.
so smart because it's like
Yes.
they do need to get out. So it's like they can't
Yeah.
talk to you for a long time.
Exactly. And
But
some
you
people
keep the
might,
flow of the stuff still going.
and they might leave before you get to their table. So, you know, I'm just saying it was really awesome. I loved being the
Didn't
ushers
you
for
have like
them.
400 people at your
We
wedding?
had 400 people at our wedding. We did.
So
Daddy's
It's the
insane.
biggest wedding I've ever heard of.
Daddy's side
our
of the
family.
wedding was because he had so many brothers and sisters and kids and stuff. So anyway, so I did that. One thing I loved that we did at our wedding is we let off 2 doves after the wedding, and but Daddy would say it was a fail because when they let the doves out, they went both different directions.
Hey, and that's what we call subtle foreshadowing.
Subtle foreshadowing.
Subtle foreshadowing. So anyway, so that, but no, I think I was very original because at that time, I wore a pink wedding dress. It was a really beautiful blush color because that's what color looked great on me.
That's
And
a page out
so-
of my book.
Yeah.
Inside of
Wait,
your
can you tell them
ovaries.
what happened with your wedding dress? Because that's the craziest
Ah.
story.
Okay, so your dad lived in Virginia for the year that we were engaged. So
Long distance.
long distance, and so I would fly back. I think it was Virginia. He lived somewhere. I could be getting that messed up, but he was out of town somewhere. And so I was working in Kankakee, which is where we were from.
Weekend, can go.
And I would drive to Midway Airport, and on the way up to Midway would be we'd go past the shop that I bought my wedding dress at, and
Wait, Midway Airport, right?
Midway Airport. So my mom and I had bought the dress. We had already put down. I want to say my dress at that time was like $1,200, which was a lot in the 90s. And my mom had. I think we had paid almost for all of it. And I'm driving home from the airport one day, and I looked over and thought, oh, I should go just walk in or just whatever. And the store was gone, like completely closed.
What do you mean
up.
gone?
Like gone. It had went out of business.
I thought you were like in the car with dad or something, and you're like, "Oh, that's where I got my dress." And
I
then-
was in the car with somebody, and I was going to tell them about it or something, and I noticed that the store was gone, and that was the biggest flip out moment I probably ever had in my life. I like wanted to throw up.
because they didn't call you or anything.
No, didn't call me or anything.
And you had already paid for your dress.
Almost. My mother had almost paid for the entire dress. So, and this was probably, now you still have to buy your dress months and months in advance to get it in on time. So I was freaked out. And so I ended up my poor mother we had to go to a store in town and pay even more for the dress and then to get it. So yeah.
But you found the exact
Same
dress,
dress,
somewhere
Exact
else.
same dress. Yes.
Somewhere else.
But they had to ship. They didn't have it there. They had to, ship
Wait, so
for it.
did you call the place and they just never answered?
Yeah, and because I was not a big enough creditor, I didn't get any money back. Because I guess when you go out of business, you owe a lot of people money, not just individuals. You owe probably the companies you were buying it from. You owe the rent. And so when you claim bankruptcy, I think there's only certain people that you have to pay back or
Like
not pay back.
legally.
Correct. Yeah, so that was a bummer. But you know what? It was fine.
That's like the worst nightmare.
Yeah.
If you told that story nowadays, you would be going #viral.
I'll be hashtag viral.
Yeah,
Major
people would be like,
viral.
"That's like the worst nightmare." Literally, what could
Yes.
happen?
Yes.
But you got the same dress and it was fine.
I got the same dress, and we had it at a beautiful place called Bon Vivant.
How did you do did you do the garter thing? Did you do the bouquet toss? A lot of people like nowadays aren't doing the garter thing because
Yeah.
it kind of feels inappropriate.
I would say that was inappropriate. Absolutely.
You
So
did it,
yes,
though?
we did. Yeah, we did it. And but Daddy was he wasn't like, it was quick and easy and
Tasteful.
his head wasn't under my freaking dress. That's so gross.
Well, how else is he gonna get it?
He just takes his hands, lifts my dress up over my knee, and I had it right by my knee, and he pulls it off.
With his teeth?
No, ew,
That's
no.
what you're supposed to do.
No, that's your generation's supposed to do. That's like big butts. Okay, it's did not happen
Really?
in mine. No,
I thought that was traditional. What do you think,
No,
Gabby?
It was never
When
traditional.
they go up with their teeth, you've never seen
No,
that?
never traditional to go up with their teeth or put their head under your dress. That has just evolved.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
I haven't talked to Selton about this, but I don't think we're gonna do that, right? Selton?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay. We will not be doing it. We're also doing
He
private
don't even know what we're
private-
talking about. He's iPad baby over there in the corner.
Yeah, Selton is literally like watching.
He's like, yes, no.
Yes.
What do you want me
He's
to
not
say?
So you're
Yes or
doing
no?
private what do you say?
We're gonna do private vows, I think, where we give each other our vows, and then during the ceremony, we just do like the traditional to have and to hold.
Oh, that's so intimate and nice.
Because I want to be able to say what I really want to say and not have to filter it to the family or
Yeah.
what I say is going to be as good as what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's really important to have
Okay,
that one-on-one
guys.
time.
Sorry, I could talk about wedding stuff all day long.
Yeah, we know.
Sorry. It is
And you do
exciting.
talk about
you
it
know
all
what?
day long.
One of the best years of my life, besides having you guys, was my engagement year. I loved every second of it. So I hope you get to enjoy every second of it too.
I'm excited we're here. We're to the wedding year.
Woohoo.
Gabby, do you have anything that you request for the wedding that you would like to be done?
No.
I think I know one.
What?
You really don't want to give your speech on the wedding night, but to do it at the rehearsal dinner, which
Yeah.
we are talking about possibly having that happen.
I would like that. Selden doesn't want me to because he wants me to freaking suffer.
I think that's
Just
a good
like we
idea
talked-
because
just like we talked about last podcast, getting out of our comfort zone.
yeah.
How about you get out of your comfort zone and let me do what I need to do
I'm getting out of my comfort zone too because I think of a speech.
Yeah.
at the wedding?
Yeah,
No,
because
you
the bride
don't.
and groom give a speech like thanks everyone for coming and like all the other stuff.
Really?
Yeah, you'd like not a speech, like a toast. You do like a toast.
or whatever.
To yourself?
But I think we were talking about what we're gonna do possibly is have Gabby go the night before at the rehearsal dinner so she can feel more comfortable, because I don't want you to be stressed the whole day as my maid of honor. I want you to be focused on me. And then we'll have Dad do a speech, we'll give a toast, and then Selton's brother, because his brother's really good at public speaking. He does that as part of his job and his organization.
Yeah. Awesome. That's a
And
great
then
idea.
we'll probably have you possibly do a speech at the rehearsal dinner as well.
Can I show them my?
I would rather just do the prayer at the rehearsal dinner.
Okay, great. Okay, great.
But I don't need to do a speech.
Can
and I
I-
think Gabby, I think you giving a speech because that's where all the young people are going to be that love you are there, and you can say funny things that the other people at the wedding don't even give a crap about.
Yeah. You can cater the speech to actually
Yeah.
be
Exactly.
fun and intimate.
Can I show my Christmas present from you?
Yeah, you can show my Christmas present.
I've been looking at it the whole episode.
It's so cute.
Emma got me a Vivian Westwood
And
table
who is
book.
Vivian Westwood,
Vi-
Gabby? Tell us who
Vivian
that
Westwood
is.
is a designer. But fun fact, may her soul rest in peace because she passed away a few years ago. Me and her have the same birthday, April 8th.
Woohoo.
And
And
Emily
I
didn't
didn't
even
know
know
that
this.
when I bought it for Gabby. I didn't know that. I just thought that the table book, she loves Vivian Westwood, like her designs, and it matched
Don't you have
her
some of her
decor.
Vivian Westwood jewelry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're not watching on video, the book is like pink and blue plaid
She's known for her plaid. That's like the Vivian Westwood staple.
and corsets and stuff.
And it's like fabric. Like the book is like fabric. Oh, I love it.
It's beautiful. Good.
It's a
Emma's
great
a
gift.
great gift giver, isn't she?
yeah.
Yeah.
I am like so nosy. I kind of want to know what your guys' favorite. Did we already ask this last time? What their favorite Christmas gift was
Yeah.
that they got?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
Shoot. Well, we can talk about it next
No,
time.
New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Not write down. Like
Comment your New Year's resolution.
yeah.
New
Comment
year,
what is like your new goal for the new year. We're so excited, and Hefty Gals is going to be here for you guys throughout the whole year. Every Wednesday we drop an episode on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
Guys, also big freaky news. We just got approved for monetization on YouTube and we made our first $1. Woo! We're going to frame it and put it right there.
Thanks to you guys for
Well,
listening.
it
and
sounds
watching.
wasn't it like
guys.
$1.62 actually. So
Yeah.
$1.62.
We're gonna do
$1
like
and some change.
what like businesses do. Yeah, we're gonna frame our first dollar
Yes,
made off of
exactly.
YouTube.
Yep.
On the
Right
wall.
there.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
And we'll
That's
sign
awesome.
it. And one day when we get really big and really huge and really hefty, we will give it away. So one of you lucky winners.
Right before our gastric bypass surgery.
Okay, we love you guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for loving my girls.
Bye.
Bye.
Aw.